Hello monkeys,
Hi.
welcome to the show. What are we talking about this week, Mr. B?
Well, today we are talking about a very discussed topic. It's something which has touched a lot of lives. We want to talk about Pokémon Go.
Hashtag totes contempt. Contemporary.
Yeah.
Very typical.
And I think the reason behind sort of why we want to talk about it is because of the fact that it didn't really form part of our lives up until this point. We were children of the 80s. It wasn't around when we were children. And it's something which is sort of kind of really, really enhanced what we know about it, really. Of course!
Let's just say I'm not addicted, but I need to play it most of the time throughout the day.
I don't know what it is about it. I think it's the sort of having the ability to have something which is yours, so catching something, actually going out and doing something. I've probably done more exercise since I downloaded Pokémon Go than I have done in the entire year. I think it's safe to say.
No, yeah, I'd agree. I think I'll be doing more exercise as well. Yesterday afternoon I needed to go to the shop. Normally I'd run out to my car, drive to the shop. But I had a couple of eggs that needed hatching. They were quite close, like 4.9k. So I thought, I know, I'll walk to the shop. And I walked to the shop and I walked back again. Just because I had to, because my car wasn't there. But I did that, and then also picked up a takeaway on Saturday night. Normally I'd get it delivered, but no, I went and collected it.
In your car?
No, by foot, in order to hatch my eggs.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm literally finding excuses to go out and go for a walk. I'm dropping my girlfriend off at work, and then I'll just go for a walk straight afterwards and just spend some time hatching eggs. See if I can find any Pokemon nearby as well, which is fantastic. And I think there's a lot of haters out there. There are a lot of people that don't like Pokemon Go, but I don't think it's a case that they don't like it. I think it's something that they don't understand. And a lot of people don't like what they don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the best way to address that concern.
How is that?
To give it a go.
A Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl. A polywhirl. Yeah, I went there. So, what I want to do is I want to talk about let's talk about our favourite Pokemon. So, what would you say, in terms of what you've caught so far, what's your favourite Pokemon?
No, you see, you tested me now, because I'm relatively into the whole Pokemon thing. What's the little blue one with the waggly tail?
Poliwag?
Poliwag. I like the Poliwag. My wife thinks the Poliwag's cute. I think it's quite interesting looking Pokemon. So I think, the Poliwag. What about you?
Its evolved form is pretty cool.
Is it?
I must admit, yeah.
It's scary.
My favourite Pokemon probably is the Rapidash, the horse one. A horse fire Pokemon. I think it's quite majestic. Also like Rapidash.
Rapidash.
Evolves from Ponyta.
Okay. Rapidash. Sounds like some kind of Mediterranean cuisine.
Or a cream to sort out itches.
Anal itches.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
So what I have done is I've put together a list. So we're talking about kind of the first Pokemon, but eventually they'll start bringing newer ones into the game. So there's some quite funny ones out there. My other half, she plays Pokemon White, and there are some really, really strange Pokemon in there, to the point that you think that their sort of creative team, instead of actually thinking of new ideas, they just looked at things around them and decided to make Pokemons on the basis of it. So let's say, for instance, one day you're in the office, the ice cream van turns up. I do fancy an ice cream. Wait a second, let's make a Pokemon which looks like an ice cream. And that is one called Vanilluxe, or Vanilluxe, which is it's basically a small ice cream, isn't it?
Mm.
And then the next one is Vanilluxe, which is slightly larger, I reckon. 2 scoops in one cone, perhaps?
Is it slightly less vanilla-y?
Perhaps.
Hence why it's called Vanilluxe.
Yeah.
It's kind of like vanilla, but not completely.
And then the final one is Vanilluxe, which is basically a double cone.
Deluxe vanilla.
Which, you know, come on guys. You can think of...
I just remembered that time we went to the ice cream van.
Oh yeah.
That was rather unfortunate.
Oh, chestnut. Turns out that they don't do 69s.
He meant a 99.
Yeah.
Put a smile on the ice cream man's face.
Yep, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Oscar! So what else? So let's say you just gone out of work, you know, you just gone on maybe a smoke break. You look to your left, to your right hand side. Well, there's a rubbish bag. Someone's put out a rubbish bag ready to be collected. You're right there.
I have to collect the rubbish bag. I was just added some context to what you were saying.
Okay, carry on. And you think, well, you know what? Let's make a Pokemon which looks like a rubbish bag. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So Trubbish is its name.
It's like a amalgamation of rubbish and trash.
Yes, smart. And have you caught a Jigglypuff yet?
I have caught Jigglypuff.
Okay, so Jigglypuff, you know, evolves into Wigglytuff, and you think, you know what? That's probably about as much use of those kind of sounding words as it could be. But of course, in Pokemon Black and White, they've got one called Jigglypuff, which is very, very similar. It's a fairy type, and you just think, really, come on, guys. And then we then moved on to Clink and Clank and Clankalank, which are all cogs.
Yeah, I see what they did there.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the noise that cogs would make.
Which is again, you know, come on.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? It's still popular. People still play it. There are good Pokemon out there. There are just ones which are a little bit weird. And I don't know. You gonna show me your favourite Pokemon?
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. I was just going to see if there's anything nearby. But
okay.
Yeah, I will show you my favourite Pokemon. I already told you what it was, but
yeah, I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a mushroom Pokemon called Fungus, which is basically a mushroom with a Pokeball top, and its evolution is Amoongus, which I believe is a little bit like the Incubus album Fungus Among Us. So there, bit of information for you.
Incubus album. Who was the lead singer of Incubus again?
I don't remember his name. Good singer though.
He was a fun guy.
He is a fun guy.
There's nothing nearby at the minute.
No. But there we go. So, what we want you to do is to comment. Tell us, are you Mystic? Are you Valor? Are you Instinct? What are you?
Yellow.
You're Instinct, are you?
Yes, I am Instinct.
Boo.
Instinct.
At least you're not Valor.
Okay.
Because I'm Mystic.
I'm still relatively new to all of this. What he's saying is just words, but okay. I'm yellow.
Yeah. Like Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you tie up the show. I've just got to pop over here a bit. So we'll see you next week, peoples.
Yeah. So.
I haven't got any balls.
Oh, you're out of balls?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a struggle. That is a real struggle. We'll go and find you some.